Well, one thing I really like about you guys is that when you write your lyrics, you actually know they've got some meaning to them. And one of the songs that I like is Shed Some Light. Can you tell me about the lyrics behind what that means?
That is about. I actually got asked by a online magazine called Anti Music about kind of as part of their as part of their singled out feature to describe kind of how the song came about and how it was written, the lyrics, the music, blah blah. So yeah, I don't always think consciously about the subject matter, so it's kind of nice to be asked about it because it kind of makes me delve into the lyrical part of my brain.
I love the lyrics that you write. I love standing behind you and like really I agree with them.
And make some of them up live.
I do make some of them up, yeah. Quite a lot of them make up myself.
I prefer those to a lot of the time.
So what was the meaning behind that particular song? So I love the lyrics of that one.
The meaning, yeah, so I'll get into that. The meaning is when you think you kind of know who you are and you're kind of confident in that shell and you kind of get a bit of a wake-up call or a number of wake-up calls to make you realise, oh, I'm not quite who I think I am, and that kind of that shock and where it leads, the path it leads you on to find who you really are.
To shed some light.
To shed some light, or sunlight, as some reviewer said it sounded like.
I read that. I'm not even going to repeat that. So what about your musical influences? Think of like the one main musical influence. I'll ask each of you. Starting with you, Lovely.
Oh God, I think I always say my granddad because he was a drummer as well, and it kind of got passed down through the generations. I don't know, but yeah, he was always quite. I don't know, because it was such an odd thing to do back in that day.
Play drums.
Yeah, play drums. I just thought it was like such an odd thing, and I really grasped that.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. So yeah, that's
Your granddad. Mm-hmm. Cool.
It changes all the time. I originally got influenced a lot by female musicians. A lot of Courtney Love. It always seems to come up when people ask me, but it was, I really got into that style of music and the Distillers, no doubt, seeing women. Not so much because I'm really into that kind of genre, but obviously when you're 15, going through that thing of puberty, the identifier, you do obviously identify because it's so rare to see as well. You're like, I'd love to. It's cool. You do look at it and you think, wow, that's really cool. Like you want to do it.
I can do that.
To be cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I already kind of was doing music, more classical music, and then I was like, I want to be a rock star.
She's a talented flautist.
Yeah, I can play the 20th century fox theme really well. But I'll let that go.
I was quite different growing up. I didn't really have that. Oh, girls, yes. I identify with that. It was either balanced or more kind of. The bands I really liked when I was first getting into music were all men, really, kind of R.E.M., The Cure. Yeah. Apparently, my mum was listening to The Cure when she was pregnant with me, and just listened, and Squeeze as well. Yeah. So now, probably in terms of me writing music, bands like Thrice and Silver Sun Pickups. I know you've asked me for one, but I seem to kind of, they're always on rotation when I'm listening to music. They're kind of, when I'm having a frustrated time with music, listening to it, I kind of fall in and out of love sometimes. They're the ones that I always go to, and I know that they'll give me something when other stuff isn't. So yeah, I guess Brian from Silver Sun Pickups, I love him, the way his lyrics kind of meet the music, and they're very you can visualise what he's singing very well. I know you love them as well, so yeah, I like that.
Cool.
I think for me, a lot of this similar to Kirsty. I was always wowed by seeing like women on TV and stuff when I was younger, like just kind of doing the same things that men did. And then obviously I'm going to say Sonia.
What, from the 80s?
From the 80s, yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember when I was in primary school, we had to write an essay on who we loved the most, and I wrote it about Sonia. I don't know why.
But you can't find it.
Can't find it.
You need to write it again, I
I need to
think.
write it again. So yeah, I'm going to say Sonia.
Alright, big up Sonia.
Thank you.
So, for the future of 2013, you've got a few things planned for this year. Here you're going to be going over to the USA in May.
The three of us.
I'm staying at home.
Yeah, Lou's
What are you doing?
I'm guarding the house.
Yeah, Lou's going to be working on some tracks for recording, some like piano parts and vocal parts. So she's going to be busy away.
Well, I need something to distract me because
Yeah.
I'm here a lot, so I won't have anything to do for a month.
So you guys are getting all psyched up. I mean, USA is a completely different kettle of fish to here.
Yeah.
So, you got any expectations? You be scared? Or...
Hopefully me, Kirsty and Sarah are going to be playing some open mic nights. We know quite a few people over in the States.
Oh, good.
So we can borrow some instruments and learn a few covers, burning down the house. One thing.
Yeah. Kirsty's David Byrne impression is just David Byrne mixed with Vic Reeves's pub singer.
Yeah, that's my style.
A few buds down your neck.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
You guys going to film some stuff whilst you're there as well, so you can put up on your website and we can have a look?
Really hope
Good.
so, yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
And what about you got a week tour down south in September?
Yeah, hopefully. We're just arranging that at the moment with our friends.
Oh, good.
Hopefully getting something going on.
Yep.
And just a random question, Kirsty. Which comedy short were you in the other day? I read something about you being in a comedy short. You were expanding into acting now.
What? Something I don't know.
No, I think
The internet is an evil thing, my friend.
this isn't that video that advert you're in that time trying to pretend that.
Oh, the
okay.
gear stick in the
Yeah.
Not that.
Not that.
No, it was just my way of saying watch Shed Some Light, the music video that I edited because Kirsty's pretty funny.
Oh,
sometimes.
right, okay, yeah. I always forget that we're filming a lot of the time, so I'm always kind of hair scraped back, no makeup,
Clowning around.
and then I'm like, oh yeah, we're filming today. And then
A
it's...
sock,
And then...
beer can.
Yeah, and then it just ends up being on the internet sometimes, and...
Bad times.
Yeah, Shed Some Light video, some magical Kirsty Morton moment.
Yeah.
Morton moments.
moments.
Yeah, I like my props. Ladle dance is all I'm going to say. Kitchen utensils.
And we'll leave it there.
Full edit probably will surface at some point.
Oh my god.
And on that note, my friends, well, Esper Scout, it's been amazing talking to you guys and getting to know you more and what you're doing and whatnot. I'm absolutely sure that 2013 is going to be a significant year for you guys. You're definitely going on the way upwards. You've got a lot of things to do and achieve, so I can't see anything but good things happening. Love your music, by the way, as well. It's the first time I'm hearing you and stuff like that. Love the fact that you girl band as well, so big up, girl. So is it... Not that kind of big. You just came out of nowhere.
Cotton comedy moment. Morton comedy moment.
We're not
Morton
editing that
moment.
bit out. That's staying in. So could you just let
That's the cover for the new album thing.
Oh yeah, your kids and pets. That's already out already.
That's
now.
already out.
that's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
out,
yeah.
We're recording like a mini album at the
Yeah.
moment. So yeah.
Is that going to be the
it's very
6th
basic.
track?
Yeah, the 6th
Yeah.
track. Yeah.
Look out for that, folks.
So a lot of it in this very room has been recorded
Ooh,
by ourselves.
Ooh, this is exciting. So if you just want to let the people know exactly where on the internet they can look you up and check out what you're doing, what's your website or whatnot?
Esperscout.com is the main hub. You can go to different places from that. Facebook.com/Esperscout, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all pretty we picked a name that no one else has touched.
Claimed.
Yeah.
At all, which is nowadays. I think
I
that's
think it's pretty difficult.
yeah. So finding us is pretty easy.
Oh,
I think,
wow.
yeah.
Even if you spell it wrong.
You'll still find them, and I suggest you look out for them online and check out the band so you get to see them alive. Okay, guys, thank you for talking to us. It's been awesome having you. So you take care, and if you have anything new coming up, come back and let us know because we'd love to interview you again.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
Take care. Bye.